Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to learn about articulators. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and also hit the like button. If you have any queries, you can always comment below. I'll make sure to answer it. Now, articulators are very important to understand no matter at what stage you are, okay? So we will go through all the types of articulators in this video. And first, we will start with the definition of articulator. So, what is an articulator? It is a mechanical instrument that represents the temporomandibular joints and jaws to which maxillary and mandibular cast may be attached to simulate some or all mandibular movement. So it is basically a replica of the human jaw. We cannot have our patients every time with us, right? So we have their replicas to work on in the lab, basically. Okay. So according to GPT-9, you should know this definition if you are still a student, that it is a mechanical instrument that represents the temporomandibular joints and jaws to which maxillary and mandibular casts may be attached to simulate some or all mandibular movement. Now let's see the classification of articulators. Articulators can be based on theories of occlusion, based on the type of record used for their adjustment, based on the ability to simulate jaw movement, and based on adjustability. Now in this video, we will cover all the important ones. So we will be covering the ability to stimulate jaw movement and based on the adjustability. So let's go through the classification. Now, articulators can be classified based on the ability to simulate jaw movement. And we have four types, class 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, class 1 articulators are simple and they accept a single static registration and only vertical motion is possible. Let's see the photograph here. You can see this is an example of class 1. Only vertical motion is possible here. It can just open and close. So example is slab articulator. We also sometimes call it the dog bite. It is never recommended to use this articulator apart from taking a tentative jaw record sometime. Discourage your technicians to use this articulator for teeth arrangement, okay? Do not use this. So class 1 articulators, these can be used for tentative jaw relation. Examples you should know, slab articulator and barn door articulator. Now class 2 articulator, these permit vertical movement and limited eccentric movement but do not accept face bow. So remember, they allow vertical movement, limited eccentric movement also, but face bow is not accepted here. It is of three types, A, B and C. Now A type, I'm sure everyone listening to this video must have used it because it is a mean value articulator. So example of type 2A is a mean value articulator. This is a very important Viva question that you should know. So it allows limited eccentric motion based on average values. What do you mean by this? So let's see the picture right here. You can see that the intercondylar distance, that is the distance from one condyle to the other, is always fixed. It is 110 millimeter. Remember these values. The condylar slots are angulated at 30 degrees incline. And this is the incisal guide table. It is fixed, it is non-customizable and the angle is 5 degrees. So you can see we have fixed values here. No matter from where you buy the mean value articulator, these values will be fixed. So the eccentric movements are based on the average values which is predetermined by the manufacturer, okay, or by research it has been predetermined, okay. So this is the mean value articulator type 2A. Then we have type 2B, which has limited eccentric motion based on arbitrary motion theories. Now, there are various motion theories which we are not going to cover in this video. You can check out the visual complete denture books by Dr. Teeth for more details. Example is Monsoon's articulator and Hall articulator. Then we have type 2C, which has limited eccentric motion based on engraving records from the patient. So you take records from the patient and then you decide the eccentric motion in that case. Example is House articulator. Then we have class 3 articulators. Now these permit horizontal and vertical movement and they accept face bow transfer also. So you saw how we are progressing from type 1 to type 3, like type 1 was only having vertical movement, type 2 was accepting vertical as well as some eccentric movement, but was not accepting face bow record. And then finally, we came to the type 3, which permits horizontal and vertical movement, and it also accepts the face bow transfer, but with limited customization of the condylar path. Here also you have some limited customization that you can do. It is not fully customizable because we again have a type 4 articulator which is fully customizable. Now class 3 articulators are of two types, type A and type B. Now type A, you must have used it if you are a postgraduate or a prosthodontist. This is your Hanau wide view. So type 3A is your Hanau wide view, another Viva question. It accepts only protrusive record. Lateral condylar inclination is determined using Hanau formula. So let's try to understand this in the little time that we have. So this is the Hanau wide view type 3A articulator. Now after the jaw record procedure, we take a centric record and we take a protrusive record. Now this protrusive record, it helps us find out the horizontal condylar readings. You can find out the readings by inserting this protrusive record here, and then you will notice that we have a discrepancy, okay, in this region. You will try to fix this or remove this gap by rotating the guidances. Okay, you can see you will observe a discrepancy after you place the protrusive record, which is seen as a V-shaped gap. Now you will attempt to play the guidance thumb screw right and left simultaneously and try to eliminate this space by rotating the guidances. And it will be observed that at one point the split is totally closed, and then you will mark the H. As you can see, it has been marked 25 because we got a 25 reading here. And then you will use this formula L is equal to H by 8 plus 12, where L is the lateral condylar guidance that you have to find out. The H is the horizontal condylar inclination that you just now found out here, and you will get the value of your lateral condylar inclination using the Hanau formula. Now coming back to the topic of this video, we discussed about the type 3A. Then we have type 3B also, which accept static lateral and protrusive registration like Panadent, TrueBite, Teledyne, Hanau University series. So you can see that the difference between type A and B is that A was accepting only protrusive record. Okay, the lateral one was found out using a formula, but here it accepts both the static lateral and the protrusive registration. Both are accepted. Then finally coming to the type 4 articulator. Now these articulators accept three-dimensional dynamic registrations, accurately reproducing condylar pathway for each patient. This is the most accurate articulator, but it is very cumbersome to use. So most often clinicians use semi-adjustable articulator because the discrepancy there is very less and it can be managed easily. Now it allows point orientation of the cast using a face bow transfer. It is also of two types, type A and B. In the type A, we have condylar path determined by engraving registrations from the patient, non-modifiable. Example is TMJ articulator. The type B is similar to type A, but allow angulations and customization of the condylar path. Example, Stewart instrument, nathoscope. So the difference between type A and type B is, in type A, you get the condylar path from the patient. It is determined by engraving registration from the patient. But in type B, it allows the customization of the condylar path. Okay. So remember the examples of each type of articulator. The most important ones for the BDS exams I've already told you. Even for the MDS exam, the type 3A for Hanau and mean value articulator, which was type 2A, right? Now the next type of classification is based on adjustability. We'll cover this in the next video. Do let me know if you have any doubt. Check out the visual books by Dr. Teeth, where I have explained all the concepts visually through illustrations and mind maps, and it is loved by our students. I leave a link to these books in the description below. See you in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.